Are we having fun yet? Now's the time to think about all the legal details with structuring your business. It's in this step that we're going to focus on enlisting the professionals, the accountants, the CPAs, the lawyers, to actually get your business off the ground. But just as important, we're going to come up with an official name for your business. We'll outline some low-cost solutions to help you find the pros and set up your business correctly. In the previous step where you developed your prototype, you may have spent a little bit of money. Here you're going to have to consider spending a few $100s to incorporate in the state that you reside. Find a business attorney and an accountant, or CPA. These professionals can help you navigate the murky waters of starting a business from a legal and regulatory standpoint. While your cash may be constrained or budget's really tight, it's important to have these professionals at a moment's notice. For example, signing a lease. If you're reaching out to investors, you're going to have agreements that will need to be read. Though there are some very good online resources you can leverage, having these professionals is really the best way to go. The business structure is how you're going to legally operate your business. A key consideration is limited liability, which essentially means you don't want to have personal liability for all the debts and obligations of the business. Limited liability will also protect you from unhappy customers. There are a couple of different corporate structures that you consider. Actually, there's quite a few out there. Two of the most popular: limited liability corporations and corporations. The corporation, 1, issues shares of stock, 2, has articles of incorporation, and 3, has a board of directors. It's taxed like any other entity, just like an individual, you or me. Any profits that are distributed to the owners, shareholders, like you or me, are taxed at the individual's tax rate. Again, so it's essentially double taxation. A key benefit to the corporation is if you want to be listed on one of the big exchanges, such as the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. These are where the big companies are listed: Microsoft, IBM, Apple. The limited liability company, or LLC, on the other hand, has the limited liability protections of a corporation, but also has favorable tax benefits, which essentially means that the owners don't have to pay taxes at the corporate level and at the individual level. There's pass-through taxation, which means you're only taxed once. It's worth pointing out that the easiest and simplest structure to set up is the sole proprietorship, which essentially means that the business and the individual are treated the same. Debts, liabilities, assets are both business and the personal. The big issue with this is that there is no limited liability protection. So any unhappy customers that may sue you can sue you personally. While you can get up and go right away with a sole proprietorship, I generally wouldn't recommend this structure because it doesn't protect you, doesn't give you limited liability protections like a corporation or an LLC. From my experience, I've set up mostly LLCs when I've done businesses. I would say one thing: if you are planning to get venture capital funding, then you may want to consider a corporation. Good luck with completing the action items in step 4. And remember, if you need help, go to the Wicked Start Community tab where you can reach out to peers and experts for help along your journey. Also, under the My Files tab, you can save and manage all your documents in connection with your business idea. We're here to help you get going.